when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the New Orleans Saints and the New York Giants. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage belt.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, 7 to go. Darts out of the shotgun. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On first and 10, here's Darts. Delivers another one to Williams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
On first down, here's Darts. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Near the goal line. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Here's Shuck, first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Shuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Shuck's gonna throw here. Rolling left, buying some time. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Escapes the pocket. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up third down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Takes it through the middle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go.
From the red zone on first. Completed to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Aren't going to throw again. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
14. Saints nothing.
Stout all set to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Off to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Tracy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Williams to start the drive. He cuts it right. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 13-point lead. Kyren Williams the touchdown.
Right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well, and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Stout all set to send this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shock working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making a play.
And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Shuck now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here we go, set. 18.
Shuck looking to pass here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Third and long for him here. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. The Giants have Darius Slayton deep to return.
The Giants take over first and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
60 back. Let's go.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Here we go. Like 60 boxes. Hawk 70. Hawks. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Give to Williams from the gun. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 10 yards.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
19 tight.
Dart setting in the throw here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. Viking 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
Now Dart. Cut near the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Stout all set to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap to Shook. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Shook. Going all the way to the end zone here. He will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
Saints 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Tracy on the return. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Darts out of the shotgun. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Trap 60, trap 60. 68, cut my team. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Working now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go. Buffalo 18, Hawk 70.
On 1st down, here's Dart. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So on 3rd down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Giants do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. The half's going to begin with a mix and run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Chuck now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Second and 3 now. Throwing from the gun here. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Gain of 5. 1st down, Saints.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shot to throw. Complete out to the right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw again here, it's Chuck. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Starks looking to throw. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, about the 37-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Tag. Buffalo 8. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Your start now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
18 Cardinal. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing on first down. It starts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Connects with Johnson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
At the 8-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Shut up. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Chuck working from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Giants have it and will take over at the 17-yard line.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
He fires one deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now they face second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
19 Lions.
It's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11. Warrior 70.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Giants ball, just one quarter away from advancing in the postseason. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Go. 70, Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun this time, here's Duggs. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Hawks at 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Panther Street. Panther Street. And up.
Dart gonna throw again. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Ready up.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shuck. Forced that to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Shuck to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets it away.